and gentlemen, welcome to the TBT games on this show, which is going to be an inclusive part of the Burning Truth page, which will be on YouTube later on. So hopefully we hope you enjoy it. In case some of you don't know who I am, I'm Matt Burns, and this channel, which you've just noticed, we've got a different name from TBT Games, which is Matt Burns TV. Today we're going to be doing a video for TBT Games, which is going to be myself, Matt Burns, versus Alexander Owens. Would you care to introduce yourself, Alex?
The man.
The myth. The legend. We know how much you like to brag.
We've had some interesting battles. Hopefully, this is just another one to carry them on.
Hopefully.
We've both had about 10 to 12 hours on this now, where we've just been messing around, trying different things out. So this should be interesting.
It should be interesting. We've got our teams, and on the screen right now,
we have our opinions.
Very different opinions. On the screen right now, you can actually see what players we've got. If anybody wants to put out any views or anything they'd like us to, or any suggestions, you're more than welcome. This is my team. You'll see Alex's just as we're about to play the match. So, shall we get on? Shall we get on to linking up and getting the match ready?
Let's bring it on.
I say it's game time. So let's get a move on.
So you're using a BPL team, aren't you?
I am. I'm using the BPL team, and you're using.
And I'm going to be using an Italian team.
An
Italian team with an odd mix of Serie A players in it as well. So I've gone for Serie A / Italian nationality players.
A bit of a mix.
Yeah.
And but that isn't the only team you've got, and it isn't the only team I've got either.
No. I've got 3 teams and you've got 2.
Yes. My other team is more of a Bundesliga team.
Yeah.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
He's still here. He's still here. There will be times, folks, due to equipment issues, and it's not Alex's fault. Unfortunately, due to equipment being held back and forgotten, unfortunately, he had to borrow a bit of a headset that doesn't quite work. So we do apologise in advance if he does keep cutting in and out. However, we do hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and hope if you've got anybody who you think will win this match, please state in the comments who you think will win, or any feedback you want to. Anyway, let's get this invite in. And now we wait. Hey.
I'll go the yellow one because I know the green one's a bit off-putting.
And I'll go with the away Liverpool. And here is Alex's team. It's a good team, very high rated. I'm just worried about the two strikers and the midfielders, the left mid and the right mid.
This is the first time you've actually gone for more pace than precision.
What?
This is the first year since we've been playing FIFA that you've gone for pace over precision.
I do have precision. then, let's get it on.
So this has been out now for 2 days, properly out for 2 days, and then it's been on the it's been on the test now for about a week, hasn't it?
Yeah, where if anybody had the EA access, they would have had an extra few days to play it. About 10 hours.
Right. So, what do you think they've done? Like,
Definitely.
how do you think they've done with this one? Like, now it's definitely some improvements, and in some ways it's definitely got worse.
Oh, definitely. There's certain aspects of it that has got worse. Almost the penalties.
Yeah, so penalties are a lot worse. The passing's a lot better. It's a lot more fluid.
Yeah. Feels like it's more. You got more control with it.
I think that should be your free kick. Yeah, so the passing's a lot more fluid now. However, the referees and the decisions half the time are a bit more stupid this year.
I'd say lenient, weren't you?
Well, I'd stick with stupid. You know, like there's it's dubious call. So we had now we're watching each other play earlier, and some of the decisions that were going on were stupid.
Some of them were very stupid. Because there were certain calls that I saw happening on you that should never. Another thing, you don't agree with the corners, do you?
No, so I preferred the 16 corners. However, I do understand why people like them, because you've got the aim marker, you can aim where you want to put them. So I understand why that's attractive. But I don't like what they've done with the set pieces. So, say before, if you were on the far out, you could have a pop at goal, whereas now you have to put it in the box. Which is, you know, you should have the option.
A bit of double leniency there, I think.
So no, it's so the set piece system is a little bit more towards the precision aiming now. Like if you can get good at it, you can guarantee you'll score probably half the time. Whereas before it was a lot more due to chance. So I can understand why people like it. I just don't like how it's telling you, right, you must cross in at this point.
Yeah.
If anyone's wondering why I've used the team of the week on loan, I have actually got the proper one actually waiting to go in the side for the Italian Balotelli.
Oh, and he's got it.
Also, no due goals. We don't due goal each other.
In case you're wondering
There's no sweaty goals.
Not sweaty, it's sweaty goals. In case you're wondering what that means, it means would you care to explain?
There's no cross the boxes. Where I actually think FIFA should think about incorporating a game mode for people who don't want to play with cross the boxes.
And he's got his stride.
That could be an achievement as well. Hit it with the outside your foot. I think that is an achievement.
Find out soon enough.
No, nothing popped up. So, have you set this up on a friendly season?
Yeah.
If anyone's wondering what a friendly season is, it's the first person to get either 9 points or it's just 5 games between 2 people. What do you think of the crossing on it this year?
A lot better.
So the crossing, it allows the ball to run across if you do like not a brilliant cross, but so if you overhit it, it'll still run it across, which I think is a nice feature. I think you're injured as well.
Don't worry, I've got backups of backups. Like I said, backups on my backups.
So, yeah, so your bench is actually more prepared than mine.
Yeah.
So, on my bench, I've got 3 centre-halves, 2 strikers and a right midfielder. So, I aren't really fully prepared with this squad as good as Matt is. When you look at this squad, you'll see subs are a lot more suited to it. I've basically just put my basic 11 back. I've got about 30 grand in coins, though, to bolster 2 squads with.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to be the next aim.
And you'll get to see that. Eventually, what we're going to be doing, we might be mixing matching certain channel recordings because we're going to be using another. You're going to be creating another channel separately, aren't you?
Yeah. So I do a lot of game achievements. They're just grinding achievements. I won't say I like achievement hunting.
You're a completionist.
Not fully.
No, you're not fully, but you like to play the game. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that because you're getting your money's worth. You like to get your money's worth.
I'm getting ready for the latest. Yeah, so I'm getting ready for the latest Assassin's Creed come out next year. So I'm replaying through Black Flag, and what I'm planning on doing is actually trying to uncover all the messages that were sent out by the different subjects, which you can see on Black Flag, and then I'm going to do a bit of Unity and some Rogue as well. So that'll be coming on the channel, as well as some Gears of War stuff.
Too far.
And both obviously getting Final Fantasy only.
Oh, happening.
Fun.
That's happening.
Yeah, and also 2K17. I'll be getting that at some point.
Have I got another player down?
I think so. Do you want me to press pause for you?
Thank you. Are you kidding me?
What?
You've injured the cam to then injure the replacement cam.
Have you got a replacement for the replacement?
Possible. I have a possible.
Dele Alli's injured.
And there we go. I'm not too worried because in the next 2 minutes there's going to be a very pacey forward.
Who's... Oh, Rashford. He is quite rapid.
Oh no, you can see why.
Have you ever thought of converting him into like a central forward?
Oh, no, I've actually considered other stuff for him. That's the damn ball.
If you look in the gameplay options, I found this funny earlier because we've had to adjust a lot of stuff for Twitch. So when I was having a look through the game rules, handball is actually turned off by default.
Oh! Thought I had that one.
No, I was on the line. I was on the line.
He's bloody smothered him. Ah. He's got it.
Right, so this will be my first sub, which is a bit of it's a bit of a impromptu sub
That you're having to make.
Yeah.
I've had to use my last sub.
From having played people in places where they wouldn't normally play.
Well, we will be showing. Well, we'll let when the players come off, so they can't see your side.
No.
So the second the match goes out, we'll allow possibly to see so you can see them. That's if they get on. And here we go.
Right, on cue. Right, so just to discuss what I was on about earlier. So the system I'm looking at now, it's making me just aim with this little
You
box.
they can't see what you can. Unfortunately, it's not the same on the side.
Which is a shame, because if you can see the angle I'm looking at it from, it's annoying, where I'd rather just pump it up.
Long reach.
Yeah, he's decent. He's just a little bit slow. That was his main fault.
And here we go. Three nil. That is that trick.
And that's one of my subs.
Ah.
That's my sub.
I'll take it you didn't
That's
allow...
Chiro and Nobly. No, I take the original cam off. I'm injured. I'm down. I've got no subs. He's getting off man up. No. You've just injured me, Giovinco. I'm absolutely gutted. You couldn't, we've just not...
Any problem with Rashford is he hasn't got that shooting power.
The control.
No, he ain't. One thing he does have is that pace. But anyway, I believe that would be your game.
Yes, surprisingly. If you'd watched this practice, that is not the score you would have expected to see.
Oh no. Interesting game, because it allows us to see where our strengths and weaknesses are as well.
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Mm.
It's allowed me to see certain things that need to change in my team. Possibly allowed you to see certain changes in your team.
Yeah, I need more depth. So I can see you have put Danny Ings on as a makeshift centre attacking mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to do that because you decided to take out both cams.
Yeah, well, if you see mine, I've had put Mobley on as a centre attacking mid.
Yeah,
He's a striker.
we've just got the team up now in front right now for you.
I've had put up Jay Morello as a central defensive mid when he's really a centre off.
Yeah.
And then Honda's in his right position. He is a right midfielder.
Yeah. And a good little player as well. And not too expensive on the coins either.
No, so this team, apart from Mario Balotelli, I've just bought a team of the week Balotelli. That's cost me 32 grand. The rest of the team,
and he's loving it because
for roughly
you just beat me with a regular Balotelli. He can't wait to get his team of the week Balotelli on.
Oh no, that's the team of the week Balotelli. That's the loan team of the week Balotelli.
Well, anyway,
so I've got the proper one waiting come in.
All right. Well, anyway, with that, I take this is going to be more or less of a bit of the end, a wrap up of this episode. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. So it's going to be a stop-start day. There's just going to be loads of in and outs that you'll hear from us.
There will be. There's going to be a few recordings, so do check out the YouTube channel, The Burning Truth, which is actually got like a wrestling broadcast that actually gets aired. That's originally aired on speaker, but then gets the copies of it sent over to it. So that's the original channel.
And it's also put up with the UK Fan Zone.
Yes, in support with the UK Fan Zone, which we actually do appreciate on a lot of things that they've done for us. And, so a shout out to them, always. And right now, we're going to most likely end this one, but there's going to be more episodes, more matches, And if there's anything you want us to do for, like, any challenge ideas, any changes, suggestions, anything you like, anything you dislike about us, please do leave it in the comments down below. So, you know, if you are interested in seeing more of us, click that like button, subscribe to us, and we will see you most likely in the next video. So with that, catch you later.